First round decapitation. He wins every single bloody race of the season. Yes then, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. It is finally time. F1 2024 is here. It might have already started, depending on when I actually get around to uploading it and editing it, all that fun jazz. But either way, it's here. Where did that Christmas break go? It like the winter break seemed like it went like that. I mean, there's all the memes that we started off with, like day one of no F1 and all this lot. And then all of a sudden it's back again. And then this year is probably going to be even short because they don't finish till October. No, not October. Is it October? Yeah, it is October, isn't it? It's like really late this year. But yeah, so that's going to be an even shorter winter break, so we don't have to worry. But it's great for us racing fans. Love to see it. It's nice to get back into the racing because we always miss it. Oh, hello. So today, like I do every year, I am doing the predictions, I'm doing the tier list prediction, and then like other kind of predictions I might think might happen during the year. So let's see. I mean, depending on how it goes, I could already be wrong if this has already happened. Like I say, because I don't know when it's being uploaded, some of the races could have happened. Hopefully not too many of them, because I don't really want to be that late to it. But without further ado, shall we start our tier list? So we'll work from bottom to top, as usual. Right, so bottom four, who am I going to say? So the Alpines are looking overweight. I mean, they got like no paint on the car, and they're quite slow from testing standards. So they could be right near the bottom, potentially as well, unless they can sort their car out. So let's put them... I'm going to rearrange. Let's put both them in the bottom four. And then probably going to be a toss-up between the Haas drivers. Who do we think? Maybe Magnussen? I don't know. It's a tight one between them two. So I think Logan Sargent will be last. And then K-Mag. Or maybe I put Gasly slightly above. He might just break into the next lot if they can sort a car. And let's put both the Haas drivers down there. Yeah, what do we reckon? To be fair, again, Kick Sauber doesn't look that strong, does it? So let's move him up. Let's go Zhou Guan Yu and the 70s porn star in there. Let's say I think Zhou be worse off because Bottas, bot your ass, show your ass, whatever. He has more experience, so in theory he should be higher. Now between the two Haas people, I think it'll be close. I'm not sure. K-Mag's usually better on the day, isn't he? I think I'll go K-Mag there and Hulkenberg there, so I think it'll be close between them two. But I think Alpine, although their car looks overweight, if they can get the car together, I think they could go ahead. So I think those two boys will be together. So, I realise what's going on here. I haven't even put 14th, I put 1st. That's definitely a position. So we got 14, 15, 16, we've got 17, 18, 19, 20 all there ready. So then I think the other Williams driver, then because Albon is good, but is Logan, like, Williams is getting better. I'm tempted to go like here with him, maybe. Do you reckon? I don't know. Is he still going to be worse? Let's put him there, I think. We can rearrange in a bit. I mean, it's my tier list, so I can do what I want. So sharp. And then, yeah, no, I'm rating Albon a lot higher than his teammate, but I think he is just a better driver. So the sugar-free Red Bull RB Cash App, Visa, debit, credit card, and definitely not Alpha Tauri or Toro Rosso, whatever their bloody names are. They're only going to be mid-pack, aren't they? I think Yuki's definitely going to be lower. I think Ricardo should be sort of nearly there, nearly breaking into the top 10, I would say. So this would be like the guys fighting for the top 10 positions. Then again, Aston. I think Aston comes slightly above. Obviously, not that way around. Oi, get down there, Stroll. Kick it down. So I think just into the top 10, we'd probably get the two Astons. I'm kind of going 2 by 2 here, aren't I? I need to kind of split them up a bit more, maybe. So who else is mid-pack? Mercedes are definitely. I said that word. Oi. Okay, Hamilton, you just stay there then, whatever. Mercedes are like sort of top 10, bottom half of top 10. I think because Hamilton's going to Ferrari, I think he's not going to be that focused and unsettled, and obviously they're trying to get Russell into that first team like number one driver role. So I think Russell finishes above him. So let's have an update on how we're looking. So are we happy with this currently? I'm not sure around the bottom area. I can't decide if Williams is going to be slightly better, or because like I said, Alpine are not great. They're overweight and stuff, and then they quite often come together and clash. So should we say K-Mag comes up one, split the Alpine drivers? Kind of happy how this is going. I think this is roughly. I mean, I want to try and do better than I did last year, because if you haven't seen my previous reaction to me reacting to my previous year's one, I didn't do very well with guessing where drivers are going to be, so I'm trying to get a better result this time. Next, we're going to say the McLaren boys. I think it's close between them, but I think Piastri just does it, and then we would say Norris. Because I think they're still not quite up there with Ferrari, although they was starting to get some of the results second half of last season, but I don't know if they can do it. We're going to say Sainz, then Leclerc, I think. Because I think Sainz is going to go all out and, try his best, because he needs to race for, his career and race for a seat next year. Does that mean he'll be reckless and crash sometimes? Possibly. So that might put him down a bit. But then again, he might get the good results because he's really pushing for it. But I think on the day, Leclerc overall is better driver. As you can see, I've left the two Red Bull guys last. I mean, who do you think's going to win the championship? I mean, look at that car. That is nuts car. I mean, second is going to be Perez, obviously. And Max Verstappen first round decapitation. He wins every single bloody race of the season. If he doesn't win every race of this season, it's got to be Perez. He's got to be there. I mean, that car just looks nuts. Adrian Newey has been cooking up in the storm in the kitchen. That car is just nuts. He looked at Mercedes yep, I can improve that. And just look at the car. Look at what it come out with. I mean, there's no way he can't win again. But yeah, so looking at that, I'd say I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, I might be a few places off with some of these, but I think I'd be happy overall for that sort of tier list. So now I'm going to go on to my other predicts. Let's just have a look at this. Yeah, let's just change that. Done. Completed it, mate. It's definitely like that. Right, should we actually go through this? Sorry guys, I hadn't realised my camera had stopped recording. It's probably because it couldn't handle the absolute chefings I was cooking up in the kitchen. So it hasn't got the second half of my predictions, so I'm now going to re-record it. Don't you just love technology? So without further ado, we said Verstappen Drivers' Champion, obvious. Next, Red Bull Constructors, next. That was obvious. I said Mighty Max Verstappen, the GOAT, will win every single race this season. Maybe. I mean, he should. Like, look at him, look at the car. That car is nuts. It should be win every single race this season. But I have put a safety thing on there. In case he doesn't win every race, we said Perez will win. Well, he's in the best car, so he should. We said Leclerc will win because second best car. Sainz will win because I think Sainz is going to go all out. He's racing to stay in Formula One. He needs a seat, so he has to prove himself. Not that I think he does because he's a good driver, but he wants to prove himself. And I think the other person that'll win is Lando Norris. It's about time he got his first maiden win, surely. Like, he has to do it soon. Being a Brit, you just like to see that sort of stuff. You like to see the Brits coming through and winning. His teammate history has done it. Well, sprint race, but there's no reason why Norris can't. The car's there as long as it's as good as last year. Second half of last year's car. So then we get on to the interesting thing, because obviously Hammer Time is going to Ferrari. So who is going to replace him? It's going to be Nando's. Yep, the order of the eyebrows for Nando Alonso is going to Mercedes. I mean, you can't get rid of him. He is just, I don't care how old he is just still so good and fights like every single, he could have the worst kind of grid and he will fight for the last position if he has to. So why would you not have him in? Like, to see him in that car and potentially do great and get more podiums, because he got podiums in the Aston, for God's sake, so he can do it in Mercedes. So with Nando's vacating, who is going to go to Aston, I have said the Honey Badger. Yep, I think the Honey Badger, he's probably not going to want to stay at RB, Cashat, Hugo Boss, but definitely not Racing Bulls, cashat.co.com.uk.org.net.org.com.com. Yeah, he doesn't want to stay there. Like, they're midfield at best, whereas Aston, I think he has slightly more of a chance, so I think he'll want a move there. I've also said I think it's going to be Checo's last season. I know a lot of people have said that, but I believe it. Like, how much longer can he go on? Because he's so much further behind Max. I know he's a good number 2 in a way, but he's nowhere near Max. Like, he wants someone to come close. So I think he doesn't get a drive, unfortunately, next season. So who is going to replace him? Well, Sainz needs a seat. It's going to be Sainz. Because why not? Sainz is a great driver. He deserves a good seat. I know he has raced for Toro Rosso back in the day, but he didn't race for Red Bull, as far as I can remember. I could have got my facts wrong. Just absolutely go ham on me in the comments if I got that wrong. But I think, yeah, they need to give him a chance. He's a good driver. He's proved it. He's, putting Leclerc through his paces and keeping up with him. So I think he'll be a great partner to Verstappen. Going on the fact that we've also said, obviously, Honey Badger is moving, that means there is a vacancy at RB. So who is going to come in? Liam Lawson. I mean, he's already got experience in F1. He proved that he was pretty damn good. So I think he gets his first full season. He deserves it, after all. Haas needs to shake it up. Like, nothing's going anywhere. They need a new, fresh, young guy in the team. And that is the bear himself. It's Ollie Behrman. He's proven good in the lower formulas. He's quickly going up through the ranks. I know he's young, but I think it could be time. As long as the F2 season goes right, this could be time for him to come in. And, he's on the Ferrari program, so then Haas is like technically Ferrari's second team in a weird way. So I think they'll put him through that. I'd like to think they would want to do that. So this has got to be Sargent's last year, I'm afraid, for all you American fans. You got 3 poxy races. Is that not enough? You don't need a driver as well. So Antonelli is going to come in to replace him. I mean, Merck, obviously, long term, want Antonelli in the Merck car, but I think they don't want to promote him straight into that, so they want to give him some experience. And Williams is, again, like Ferrari, it's their sort of second B team in a way, and I think they want to put him through and get him some F1 experience. So hence I think Antonelli will be replacing Sargent. And last but not least, seen as Kick, Sauber are going to become Audi, and maybe sooner rather than later they might become Audi. I know they got not until 2025, or 2026, isn't it? But I think they're going to start making provisions for that, and start moulding the team how Audi want it, seeing as they want everything their own way, like full manufacturer and engine and everything. I think they want their drivers as well. So I don't think they're going to keep the same pairing. I believe they want experience with the bum calendar, yep, the 70s porn star, yep, and all the other names, the flying Finn, yeah. So I think he is going to stay because they want experience, whereas Joe hasn't brought much to the table. I think they want young, fresh talent. So that'll be Teo Porcher. I mean, again, he's a great young driver and deserves a seat in F1. So I think he's going to come in. Yeah, that's all my 2024 predictions. If you agree, then just be sure to comment or tell me I'm a complete knobhead and you think I got it all wrong, and then just comment what you think I should be saying. And of course, if you did like this, then be sure to wallop the like button and bosh the subscribe button if you want to see more of this kind of content. But until next one, don't forget to full send, and I'll see you in a bizzle. Cheers and peace.